Gear up for the world's first live-action comedy with 1,000 moving parts. Walt Disney Pictures' Inspector Gadget, based on the popular animated television series, stars Matthew Broderick as Inspector Gadget, Jolie Fisher as Brenda, and Rupert Everett as Claw. Matthew Broderick was fascinated by the idea of playing a character who becomes a walking Swiss Army knife.
I read the script and then I thought it was very intriguing, this guy who could make things pop out of his head or his arms. And the fact that the way that it's possible to do these things in films now.
We wanted to make Gadget accessible and funny and colorful and wild.
It's never happened to me before.
And with the visual effects and with the special effects that we can create today that we couldn't have done 2 years ago, it was not only a tremendous challenge for everybody who had to work with it, but really fun.
Probably going to be 110 visual effect shots. I think some of them came about just because it seemed to be the most resourceful way to do it.
Before production on Disney's Inspector Gadget ever began, Matthew Broderick first reported to work to create various body and facial molds that would be used for the film's over 100 effect shots.
That's very difficult because there are a lot of scenes, for instance, where something will come out of my hand, so the way they do it is my whole arm will be artificial. And a lot of planning goes into it, like they took molds of my hands in all these different positions, and so it's all really me, but it's rubber, silicone, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's nasty.
Matthew was a saving grace for us in this entire process. And doing all the things that he had to do to become Inspector Gadget, the stunts that he had to do in this movie, I mean, he was such a pro. A great guy, great attitude, and never once complained about the most rigorous physical kind of comedy and shoot that I've seen anybody go through.
Inspector Gadget uses every special effects trick in the book, and when a trick wasn't in the book, they rewrote it.
Matthew, as Gadget, has a variety of different gadgets that he uses. He flies with his helicopter that comes out of the top of his hat. He has blue goo that shoots out of his left sleeve. He has water that shoots out of his right sleeve. Both of his hands and arms can extend. Then his legs extend, and they have coil springs that go below the knee down to the foot.
Forward! Look out!
There is a lot of blending and a lot of crossing over of the techniques in Inspector Gadget and with all the effects. And for me, that's the magic. The magic of this kind of movie is that seamless blending of effects. You know there's animatronics, you know there's actor replication, you know there's CG, but you don't know exactly where and when, and that's what's cool about it.
Mechanical effects coordinator Peter Chesney supervised the construction and destruction of some of the film's non-human stars.
We've physically rigged, rebuilt, torn apart, prepped for fire otherwise, attacked about 31 cars, flipping them over, blowing them up, burning them.
Some of it is just the fun of making something with a bunch of people. You just sort of show up every day and you kind of make something, and it's just being around the people. We have the technology to do just about anything. It's an illusion. The whole thing is an illusion.